So we continue celebrating moms for the entire month of May here on Cup of Joe. And my final mom that I'm doing today is one that's very familiar, has been a contributor on the show for quite a number of years. Her name is Paola Henderson, and she's our health coach. And she's finishing off with a little sweet-ish treat for moms that you can try at home, and you can probably get the kids involved, I'm sure. Right, Paola, welcome back.
Yes, that's for last,
You good?
I'm great.
So what are you doing for us today?
Okay, so today I am making a quinoa chocolate breakfast bowl. You ever heard of that?
Paola, no. Quinoa chocolate.
Yes.
So you put in chocolate in the quinoa.
In the quinoa, yes.
And it's a breakfast bowl.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So, I mean, most of us use quinoa as a savory item.
So that's why you got confused.
Yeah.
It was chocolate and quinoa.
Yes. Yeah. Well, those two ingredients are like a superfood.
Right.
You know, quinoa is actually one of the foods that are the highest in protein. And chocolate in itself, when raw, is full of antioxidants, right? So if you combine those two, and especially as a breakfast item, will be a powerful breakfast that you can start off the day of. And it's not only, I made it very kid friendly too, you know? So not only the moms can enjoy, yes, exactly. So you can do this two ways. If it is that you have cooked quinoa already and you just have maybe leftovers and you have it in the fridge, you can use that. Or you can put your quinoa to boil and do the mixture over the stove, right? But what I recommend is when you take the quinoa, you want to give it a good rinse, right? And then I like to toast it first on a pot because it gives it that nice nutty flavor. And then you add your liquid, you know. So if you are making it on the stove, you can just boil the quinoa already in the type of whatever milk you choose. It could be even water. It could be almond milk, it could be oat milk, it could be just regular milk. Right? Yes. Yeah, exactly. But if you already have quinoa already cooked, and it's actually one of the fastest grain that cooks the quickest, right? So if you have it already cooked and you want to just try out this dish, you just put some in a bowl, you add whatever milk you choose. I'm just using a little bit of full cream milk today. All right, let me just add a little more. And then you could make this batch and keep it it lasts about up to a week in the fridge, right? So I've added the milk. Next, I like to add the chocolate. I just used regular plain cocoa powder, no sugar added. Of course, you know, I like to add in a little bit more nutrients, so I'm just putting in some of my plant protein powder, which is made out of local veggies. So it has like pigeon pea, it has green banana powder, it has spinach, pumpkin, string beans, you know. So I added a little bit of that. You can add either peanut butter or almond butter. So it's really like a super breakfast, right? And just a little touch of cinnamon. And then you give it a good mix. And what is nice is that quinoa can replace the oats. So I usually make oats this same way, but instead I'm using quinoa. You know, like the overnight oats I made before? Yeah, and that's it. So it will kind of give you this when it's done. And then of course, if you want to top it off with some almonds and just make the bowl interesting and fun, you know. You can also use some fresh pumpkin seeds, right? Some blueberries. If you want to use some fresh fruit like banana or pineapple or pawpaw, any of that you can use. Of course, I'm adding in some chocolate because it's a chocolate quinoa bowl. And then some goji berries, and that's it.
And that's it. And I just dip in however
Exactly.
So isn't this bit of cute? So I said once you put together the quinoa, the chocolate quinoa,
Yes.
you can go wild with the dressing. You can top it with anything you want.
Exactly, and then you can use whatever sweetener you want. You can use honey or agave, or you could want to use coconut sugar or just whatever sugar of your choice. And it lasts up to, I would say, about a week in the fridge, and you could make a big batch and have it there and just portion it out.
I've never had chocolate quinoa.
You never have a lot of things to make.
Then you bring me to the show.
Yeah.